Can't stop. Do do ba do ba boo do. I don't know what do boo ba do ba do do boo do do ba do do. Right? Isn't that how every boo do 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 boo do boo ba do do bigger do 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 do. Isn't that every? That's every. Oh, what's that? Can't stop addicted to the voodoo. You know what I mean? Like you don't really you don't need to know the words. Alright, let's much like a lot of life, I guess, you don't really have to know the words. You can just kind of like sing along. Just like, you know what I mean? Like you can do any sounds. And it goes right along with almost all Red Hot Chili Pepper songs. You know what I mean? Even the one that's like, I know for sure. Okay, alright, alright. Some of you are gonna get yelled at me about Red Hot Chili Pepper songs, and you know what? I find that hilarious. I find it amusing, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let's go. Can't stop. Addicted to the shindig. What is even. Come on. Come on. We can do better. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I guess. It's okay. It's not great. It's not great. There we go. There we go. Let's do that. Let's do that, shall we? Alright, folks. Here we are. Today, we're at Employee Evaluation Day. So we're going to do 3 good things, 3 not so good things, and then 3 good things. This is how employee evaluations go at any company I may or may not run. I'm not going to run any company. I don't have one. I barely keep myself company. Especially with all my terrible jokes. I bear company. Anyhow, that's the only company I can keep is myself, and I can barely. I'm gonna run the joke into the ground real quick here, 1 second, and then because I'm really bad at managing my company, I sometimes don't even want to be around myself either. Okay, and then we're gonna do 3 good things. So we're gonna go 3 meh. We're gonna go 3 good things, 3 meh, 3 good things. Okay, that's how we do it. I sucker you in, and then I change your life, and then I sucker you in again. Okay, that's how it goes. That's how it's always worked for me. Because I'm obviously the best person I can possibly be right now. I could probably do some work. All right, let's go. Employee eval. Let's roll some dice. And let's wow, it's the first 2. Perfect. Let's do it. Let's roll some dice. Let's do some cuts. And let's get to the 3 good, 3 not so, then 3 good. Okay. We rolled 6. We picked pile 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll slow down in a minute, I promise. And then card 7. So we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 off the top and to the bottom. And that'll be there we go. Let's move our cards. Let's get these usurpers to the throne, these attempted usurpers to the throne, get them out of there. And then we will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 because I rolled a 7. And then we'll do that. And let's reactivate the space. 1, 2, boom, activate. Uh, Once again, to address the concerns about poisoning myself the other day. Once again, I feel like I was going to address those concerns yesterday, but then I kind of got caught up in not addressing those concerns. So let's not address those concerns again today, shall we? We've got two more of these to go because this is what I like to do. If Michael Patterson is ever watching, Michael, I just want you to know that I did the padded Patterson padded. It's spelled differently. I did the padded thing with the bowl, and turns out I can do it. I didn't know I could do it, but I gotta move the bowl around a lot more than I thought I would. I'll do it later. Not this show. Another show, okay? And then it'll be a lot of fun. It's just I can't hold the bowl. Like my finger, it's really, it's a odd thing. I mean, I can't. And don't ever say you can't. Because I didn't think I could do the padded mallet around the bowl to make a sound either. But here we are. There we are. Good morning to you, Paige. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Of all the. Of all. Here we go. See? Maybe you were right. Maybe it is poisoning myself. In which case, we could probably deal with that, in a different way than what we are currently. But right now, I'm gonna get back to. I was gonna flirt, and then like I started coughing, and like it got in the way of my flirt. The only reason I'm doing this show is because of Paige. There's my flirt. Like I worry. Like she yelled at me for a couple, and then I went and played golf last week, and I was like, I don't want Paige to get mad at me, so I had to like make sure that she knew about the. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All right. Hey, what's going on, friends? Okay. Chat, love you guys. Talk amongst yourselves once the show gets going, or else I'm gonna get lost in trying to figure out what the hell is everybody saying and blah 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 blah. Do the algorithm shuffle if you want. I got people liking, unliking, liking, unliking, following, unfollowing, subscribing, unsubscribing. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. If I do care, then I'm paying attention to the wrong things. And what I want to pay attention to today is three good things, three not so good things, and then three good things for you. Not for me, okay? This reading is for you. For those of you that want a reading and they're like, he never gives me a reading, this reading is for you. Okay, this reading is all about you. It's all about your mom. It's all about your dad. It's all about your coworkers. It's all about like your friends. It's all about your neighbors. It's all about that person you have like a real thing with, and then it's all about that other person that you don't have a real thing with, but you want a real thing with, and then it's even probably about that fake person that you want a real thing with, right? Sometimes Geppetto needs his own Pinocchio, right? Sometimes you just need a Pinocchio, and it's like whatever. Like maybe if I just maybe if or a Velveteen Rabbit, right? Who doesn't want to believe in the Velveteen Rabbit? I believe in the Velveteen Rabbit. You know. This reading is not for the Velveteen Rabbit. Okay, this reading is for you. This is your Velveteen Rabbit in 9 cards. 3 good, 3 good. Okay. All right. Top one, top number 1 card. Let's go for it. Number 1. And if it's upside down, that's your fault. Okay? Let's go. Card number 1, good things. Queen of coins. Good things. Queen of coins. uh, Queen of coins reverse. So the Queen of coins ups right side up is kind of like It's like the matron the she makes sure that like you're that you're taken care of, right? And so right side up is uh, oh boy, oh boy, let's go. Let's look it up. Let's look it up real quick. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. This is really difficult sometimes to put cards together in any kind of a succinct way to tell a good story. Let's go. Queen of Pentacles. We're going to do this a little different. We're not going to use the Game of Thrones book. We're going to use this Enchanted Tarot book. And we're going to see if I can put something together a little bit different. Alright? So let's read about the Queen of Pentacles and then let's see why she's mad at us as part of our top 3, shall we? Christ. Now is the time to be aware of the financial problems of others less fortunate and to nurture them, helping them to gain their own security in the material world. Okay. Okay. So here you are, you're squandering your resources a little bit. You're a little willy-nilly with the things that people have given to you. And I'm not saying like, you need to stop that. I'm just saying pay attention to that. You're going kind of hardcore in the paint. With money that probably isn't yours. What do you got, you got like a savings account that you're tapping into? You're like, you know what, man, I don't need to do any of this for what people think I need to do it for. And maybe, you're a rebel. You're a rebel. Without a cause, even. Your touch is healing. There's a sociable time, but be careful not to forget that there is another kind of life beyond the social world of parties and dinners. Here you are. You're blowing it, you're blowing your money. You're trying to show off a little bit. You're doing a little razzle dazzle with some people. You're trying to convince them you have more than what you got. You're good at it, aren't you? You're good at it. Look at those heels. Look at that hat. That's not a silly hat today. You got a nice hat on today. I see it. Paid some good money for that. People understand that, like, this is kind of like the reverse Queen of Pentacles is kind of like it's buying the really big truck in order to compensate. It's using financial means in order to compensate for other things. And that means it's not a good investment. It means that, like, so, like, I don't know. Like, you got nice stuff, but, like, what else is going on? Okay? Just because you got nice stuff doesn't mean you're a nice person. Ooh. These are supposed to be, this is the first number 1 card. I don't know what's going on, but the cards are really starting to yell at you already. You got a nice car, though. Look at those shoes. Everybody knows that if you have a nice watch on, your home life is a little goofy, isn't it? You're kind of distracting people. You're trying to judge your insides by other people's outsides, and then you're like, well, let me make my outsides look better than my insides. I do it all the time. Maybe not. I try not to. But, within the social media world, I absolutely worry about what my posts look like. And I edit them, and I scrub them, and I and I worry about, like, whether or not anybody's going to repost them. Speaking of, I don't know if you know this or not, but I am an exercise influencer now. And let me tell you, I'm pretty proud of myself. Okay? Monday, I go and I work out. I go and I do my leg press workout. We're at 17. My goal is 18. I have not. Yesterday we went to work out. got the 17. I did 10 on 17, and I didn't shoot for 18. Because I did 17 on Monday, and I was like, I gotta. It's a hard. There's a lot of weight. I think it's like 340, maybe if I have it right. So 18 would be 360, and that's my goal. That's my target number. And hopefully next week I'll hit 18. Well, Monday I share, and we'll get on with the rest of the evaluation. I promise. Monday I share. Second week of sharing. Even though I've been doing this leg press workout for a couple months, 2 months maybe. And last week I posted a share. I shared a post with this workout machine, and it got reblogged by the workout machine. Like, oh wow, alright, that's funny. And so I talked about that with my friend. And I go, I'm gonna do it again, I'm gonna do one more post. And he's like, yeah man, like if they reblog you or if they share you at all, man, then I think you're kind of an influencer now. I said, yeah, I know I am. That'd be kind of funny. He's like, yeah, it fits you. It fits. That's exactly what you should be doing. And I was like, I think you're joking. I think he was joking. I'm pretty sure he was joking. Because I'm not a workout influencer. But I have other friends that would be if they could be. So it's really funny that Monday I share another post, and within 2-3 hours, guess who gets shared in their story? This guy! I'm gonna tell you, you're a new workout influencer. Come check out my page. You can come see what I'm up to. Eventually, I'm gonna post my workouts. We're gonna get pumped, dudes. We're gonna get some cards and we're gonna get some carbs. Okay, cards and carbs. Yikes. Card number 2. Ace of Swords. You're a person with ideas. You got the new idea. You got the new way of saying. You've always got like a new outlook on something. You got a new like just a new plan. Not like a new plan. Just like a new hope, if you will. A new hype, if you will. The Ace of Swords. You're like you have like a gift of words. You have a gift of communication. You're gonna start that new line of talking with whomever it is that you may be talking with. You know what it is? I see you right now. Probably you're working at Gallup or one of those polling places, Reuters, Ipecac, or Ipsos, or uh, Ipman, or whatever the heck, you know what I mean? Like the ACLU, I don't know, the AP, is that whoever does polls? I see you're a poll worker. If you, not a poll dancer, but a poll worker. I used to be a poll worker, not a pole dancer. I don't know if that meant. Could you see me asking? You know what I did? I did one time. I had to do a survey on. I got people to go get all of their telephone books. You remember when you had more than one telephone book at home? If you have ever had more than one telephone book at your home, it's time to go get a colonoscopy. If you've ever had more than one telephone book at your house, you moved around a lot. And you didn't know what to do with the other you didn't know, like, can you throw... I didn't know you could throw telephone books away. I thought, like, you have to keep the telephone book as a thing. Because, that's information. What do you mean you're going to give me the information? That's like, you know what I mean? Like, how else am I going to know, like, how to get a pizza? Even, like, in the 90s, early 2000s with the internet and such, like, you didn't know you could check the internet for your pizza. at all. No, you have to have that phone book. Silliest survey ever. I had one person, he's like, I got like 7 phone books. I'm like, all right, sir, let's go through each of those phone books. And then I want you to pick, sir, on page 3, so silly. So silly. Card number 3, for the top 3 of good things that we're working on. We're trying not to be so conceited. We're talking, we're maintaining good lines of communication. Now we got page of coins. We're willing to do the work. We're going to show up and learn how to do the work. I like how it is with you. You can hype yourself up a little bit, like just, you know, maybe you're the kind of person that like has a wild night, wild nights, wild nights are calling, right? Okay, come on out and dance. Come on out and I have like a Rolling Stones thing in my head going on. Come on out and make romance. Okay, so there you are. You're willing to have those wild nights because then like you can show up during the day and like you're always willing to work. You're always willing to like just learn and find out like a new way of doing things. Yeah, I'm here. Like, don't worry. I may be wild, I may be crazy, but like here I am. I've done that. I'm like that. I used to be like that too. Oh boy, I could throw one on at night, and then you go home, you get like 3 hours of sleep. You wake up, you're like, and then you go to work. Probably shouldn't be at work for like the next 3 hours, 3 more hours after that, but there you are, you're at work. That's me. Don't be that guy. Let's look at 3 things we need to work on now. 3 things to work on. 9 of Spears. Nine of Spears. 9 of Wands. Huh? I haven't seen a 9 of Wands in a while. 9 of Wands. 3 things we need to work on. First thing, coming at me with a 9 of Wands, huh? 9 of Wands. Let's go. 9 of Wands. Discipline. Reversed. Let's go. Let's read about discipline and we'll let's see like what it is about discipline we're getting wrong. You must gather and maintain great strength and reserve. Prepare to defend your position, even if it is unpopular with those you respect. You may have to bide your time, but you must stay faithful to your purpose. Apply techniques of strict military-like discipline to the development of your strength of will, character, and body because the time of challenge approaches. Just remember to temper your strength with the knowledge that it is to be used to meet a challenge. You're being lazy. You're being lazy. You got all the talent in the world. Now you're being a little lazy. Oh, you think you can show up and you can give half measures. Just because you're willing to work. And just because you're like, you're trying to, show, damn the man. Like, you still got to actually do the work. Willingness doesn't get the job done. Doing the job gets the job done. I gotta know that too. Like, just because I'm there doesn't mean, like, now we're in the clear. No. Clearing things means you're in the clear. Getting things done means things are done. Just because you want to do things doesn't mean they're done. So keep that in mind. Ambition only comes from completion. Otherwise, you're just an asshole. And you don't want to do that. Okay? Card number 2, things we need to work on. Things we need to work on, 7 of Cups. Reversed. So the 7 of Cups upside, right side up is like inspiration. It's like kind of like you're thinking about things, you're daydreaming about things, but upside down means you're probably getting caught up in doom scrolling, doom thinking. It's almost a little bit of anxiety. Maybe you're not quite able to comprehend what it is you might be thinking. I've thought my way into having more bad days than I've actually had. That is for sure. I have thought my way into worse days than I've ever actually had. That's not to say that like I want you to have fun in all the things that you do. Okay, like some things just suck. All right, some things just suck, and like you can hype your way into something and be like, oh, it's not gonna be that bad, and then you realize like you're squeegeeing a panic room because someone decided they wanted to have like a real bad moment with the toilet thing, right? And you're like, oh God, what am I doing with my life? You know, 20 minutes prior to that, you were telling jokes with your coworkers. Don't get caught up in like thinking that everything is a symbol though either. Just because like now you're squeegeeing things, I mean that's just the job. Sometimes life gets hard just because like life gets hard, not because of anything specific or anything you need to worry about. Just keep going. I got a friend of mine that's always looking for signs in all the wrong places. It's like I don't think you're missing anything. I think you're just not doing anything, or you think you should be doing something. You're not quite sure what to do, so you're looking for signs and give me a reason to do things. Just do things. You don't need a reason. Card number 3, things you need to work on. Old death card. You gotta be willing to change. Or else change is gonna happen. Whether it's for the good or for the bad, like, death doesn't care. It's just a quick, sudden change. Like, I feel like we're at a proper evaluation time here. Look, we need to work on these things. I like your go get 'em attitude, and I like your hope, and I like what inspires you, and I like your rebelliousness. But I think you're distracted, and I think you're being lazy. If you've ever been fired for anything less than that, welcome to also being fired. I've been fired for more, and I've been fired for less. Being lazy and distracted, what am I paying you for? To think? No, I'm paying you to do. Card number 1 now for our second set of 3 things that we're working on. Good things going now. Okay, we're already like, yeah, okay, I'm a little facetious, I'm a little pretentious. I talk a good game, and I'm here to back it up a little bit. And I might be a little lazy, and you're right. I might pay attention to the wrong things, and I might think too much. Okay, but I don't need the threat of like I don't need you to like tell me that my security's under threat, and it's not. It's not. Your security's not completely under threat at all. Just things are going to change. So let's look at 3 good things now. Card number 1 for good things: King of Swords, right side up or upside down. I mean, you don't always have to believe the hype. sometimes you can kind of keep things to yourself a little bit. You don't have to be so boisterous. You don't have to hype. You don't have to like talk about yourself in any kind of a third person situation. Okay, communication doesn't have to be your strong point. Acting, doing, does. The time for talk is over. I guess. Like winter's already here. I don't. Card number two. Good things. Justice. Whatever will be, will be. You don't have to worry about being in, you can keep your anxiety a little at bay. If there is a sudden change coming, at least it's going to be in your favor. Because you'll know, like, where you stand on things and where things stand with you. You'll clear the old head of all the things that you thought you were thinking about. You'll stop being lazy because you'll know exactly what to do. You'll be in a position to do it. I don't want to be lazy, okay? I get it. That helps. Eventually, you're not going to be. Let's get ahead of that. Card number three, final thing that we're working on, things that, good things. We have 10 of Wands, 10 of Spears, reversed. That's our exhaustion card. But it's going to be reversed, which means that we got a lot that we can still hold on with. This isn't any kind of a burden. Don't be held down by any of this as a consideration, okay? You're not the problem. This is just something to work on, okay? You might be a bit much, but we love you anyways. Keep doing what you're doing. In fact, go even harder in the paint. We need you. You fit. You make sure that everything else works around you as well. Just don't be lazy. And try not to be any more distracted than usual. And be willing to change. Be willing to learn new things. Or things are going to change and you won't be anywhere near the new things anymore. So it's kind of a double-edged sword on this one. You can go either way with this reading. I like it. It's good things, bad things, good things. I like it. It's a good evaluation today. Thanks for being here, folks. Thanks for being you. Thanks for letting me be me. Thanks for hitting the buttons. The likes, the loves, the algorithms, the shares, the subscribes, if you hit unsubscribe, I get it too. If you hit the unlike, I totally understand too. If you hit the what the fuck button, I don't even know where that button is. I've been looking for it. Show me. I like that. I like that. If there is a WTF button, I think this show qualifies for it. Anyhow, before I start telling you about the robin outside that I'm probably gonna hunt, I didn't know you could. I got attacked by a robin. I'm done. I'm done with this robin. Done with it. I don't even know if it's a male robin. It could be a girl robin. How do you know? It flew right at me. I was trying to tell this lady about the robin, and she's like, "What?" I go, "Yeah. I got attacked by a robin with its talons." She goes, "I think eagles have talons." I go, "You didn't see this robin's talons." Anyhow, nature. Tomorrow, more cards, more me, all you. Bye.